Hi friends, welcome to my channel where we turn budgeting into a lifestyle and debt into a memory. I'm in a journey to pay off debt, save, and build financial freedom, one envelope at a time. Here, you will find weekly cash stuffing videos, savings challenges, and real talk about money wins and setbacks. Whether we're drowning in bills or just curious about the cash envelope system, this channel is for you. I'll be sharing my paycheck breakdown, sinking funds, and debt payment updates, and the emotional roller coaster that comes with taking control of our finances. So if you're ready to ditch the stress and start making progress, hit the subscribe button below and let's stuff our way to a debt-free lifestyle together. Today, we are going to be doing our weekly cash stuffing. This is one of the most important parts of budgeting because we need to know how we're spending in order for us to budget appropriately. Not saying that we will not go over our budget, but it's just making sure that we understand how we're spending that money that we have earned, right? This is our money that we work so hard to get, and we need to also know how we're spending that money and if we're making wise choices. Now, I'm the first one to say that I'm not the best because I focus a lot on my family and travel. I love to travel, guys. And that's one of the reasons why sometimes I do have a little bit more debt than I would like. But I also think about the memories that I'm creating with my loved ones. I work so hard to be where I'm at right now. And, it's through suffering and it's been a long ride, right? But my kids have gone through a lot. And now that I can do a little bit more, I try to spend more time with them. And I think that's the best way, to make memories, travel, be together, whatever it is, not necessarily saying that you're going to spend your money by making memories, right? That's not the case. But in my case, I do love to travel. I do have my house. I don't have a car payment. I do have some loans. Actually, I do have my school loan. Right now it's on pause, but it's going to resume next month. And I only really have one credit card. That credit card, it's when I was younger. So I'm trying to pay that one out. Anyways, that is why it's so important to track our expenses, right? Okay. So we are already at the end of August, guys. Yesterday was my granddaughter's birthday and I'm telling you already, I already spent money on that. So you'll see that one next week. I'm trying to see if, since it is a magic month, I'm going to see if I can add a little bit extra to those categories like that. I'll be fine. She had a blast. We went to eat pizza and then she wanted to go skating. So we went skating. The only bad part is my son did get a little bit hurt. He fell and I was like, oh my goodness, but it will be okay. But she had a blast. So let's start with Friday the 22nd. That was actually my son's 25th birthday, guys. So that was very, very exciting. We were going to do a barbecue in my house, but for whatever reason, we didn't. He did his barbecue with his in-laws, his sister-in-law. So that's fine. I went over there and I gave him a present, and that was $100 in cash that I gave to him. Oops, I did it with the wrong color. It was actually blue. I didn't spend for his birthday, but I gave him $100. And guys, so you guys know that I've been taking my shots to lose weight, right? And this time around, she had a promotion that if I buy them on the 22nd, then that means that I get an extra shot for free. So I decided to do that. And then I told her that I haven't been losing weight, like I hit my plateau. So she upped my doses. So that means that my price went up. And I wanted also the B12. And she gave me a B12 for free. So I spent $350. Now, I don't have this money in my sinking funds quite yet. So with this paycheck on the 29th, I'm going to be able to have that. And with all my savings challenges. So I'm going to pay that back until when I do my cash stuffing. Okay, guys? So that's going to be pending. But I'm still going to let you know about that expense on Friday. Now, on Saturday, that's the day that I usually spend quite a bit of money. I went to Walmart and I needed to get a lockers. So I bought lockers for my son, and that was $3 from my spending envelope. Next, it was gas. So I did need to fill up my tank, and that was $60 from H-E-B. Now, when I was in H-E-B, I had to buy some items for me, meaning deodorant, shampoo, and stuff like that. So that comes out of my personal, and that was $40. At H-E-B, as you guys know, I usually shop for the week, and I did get household, and that was $16. That was basically just toilet paper. And guys, I was under on my groceries, $140. That is good because I hadn't been at that low amount for a while. But I think I overspent in household, and you'll see where. Okay, so that was it for Saturday. On Sunday was actually a no-spend day for me, but I did pay my Disney, so that came out. Okay, I need to get my stickers. I'm gonna put one of these. On Sunday, like I mentioned, it was a no-spend day. On Monday as well was a no-spend day, but 2 of my credit cards did come out, so that was good. On Tuesday, my sister did call me that she wanted to go eat out, and we did. I spent $47 at Red Lobster. That was really good though. I hadn't been in Red Lobster in a long time. And I got home and I wanted to do mole, guys, for dinner, and there was no mole. So I had to go to the Dollar General and got it there. So that was $4 for groceries. I was like, what? I thought I usually buy 1 or 2 to make sure. I do mole every Sunday, so that's why. Okay, on Wednesday, this is where I spend a little bit more, guys. I went to Walmart and I wanted to buy some big storage bins for my house because I'm trying to clean out one of my rooms and also clean the garage. So I needed those bins, and I spent $62 because I bought 2 of the big bins. I think they're like 5 gallons. And those were 2 for $45. So basically like 20 bucks, $22 each. And then I bought a smaller containers, 10 quarts, I think it is. So they're smaller containers to put some stuff in there. And those were like $10. So I bought that at Walmart. And that is going to come out of my household because it is for house. So that was, $62, and that's going to be green. Well, I don't know if it should be household or it should be house stuff, but because it's stuff for the house. I guess I'll look at my sinking fund and see how much that is. But if not, we're going to get it out of household items. Now, for birthdays, this one is for my granddaughter. So I did buy her skates, and I spent $35 in the rollerblades for her. So that was good. And like I said, I'm trying to fix some items in my house, and one of my rooms is missing the LED light. So I returned the one that I have bought in. It was the wrong LED light. So I bought another one, and this one was a little bit cheaper. So that was $13. Now on Thursday, guys, oh my goodness. I only have one transaction for Antojitos, and that's a Mexican restaurant, and I spent $35. But they charged me twice. They charged me $35 and then $34. They said that my transaction is going to be refunded, but I told them, well, I see it there, right? And I didn't get a receipt saying it's going to be refunded, but I got their name, so it should be fine. So I'm just going to remove the $35 because I should get that $34 back. But I was like, wait, that's even a different amount. They were like, it wasn't even busy, guys. But I understand. I was like, okay, as long as I get my money back, because I didn't pay for it was tacos, right? So it was $35. And even at that, I thought it was expensive. Okay, guys, but that is my spending for the week. Now let's track it here in my overview. So for restaurants, I did budget $100 and I spent $82 total. So I have $18 remaining, which is good. For groceries, I budgeted $190, guys, and I spent 144. So I have $46 remaining here. Now in household, this is the one that I went over because of that out of the norm purchase, which was my storage bins, right? So I did spend $40 and I budgeted $40 and I spent 91. So I went over by $51. Now for gas, I gave myself 60 and I put $60. So that was good. For spending, I gave myself $20 and I spent $3. Those were for the lockers. And my miscellaneous was $5 and I didn't spend anything. So that was a total of $380 for the week. So that means that I'm going to have some rollover, and that's always good. Now, let's go to my sinking funds and let's write birthdays. So for this week, I spent $135 in birthdays because I gave my son the $100, then the $35 from my granddaughter. Next is going to be personal for my personal items, and that's going to be $40. So that's good. And the next one is going to be wellness for $350. Now this one is going to remain outstanding until next week. Okay, guys? This week alone, I spent $905, guys. Wow, that is a lot. See what I mean? Like one little thing is going to really can break us on our budgeting journey if we overspend. However, like I mentioned, it was $905, but $350 is for my medications, guys. So I spent $555. That is about the norm with the sinking funds, but that is also with birthdays. So, and it was my son's oldest birthday, and I didn't spend that much. I was going to spend way more. I already knew it, but luckily I didn't. Now, let me actually go ahead and see where we are with paying this credit card back after all my expenses. Let me get my wallet. Okay, guys. So this is where I have the list of all the items. And once I pay it down, I'm going to go ahead and highlight that. So I'm going to put this on the side. And we're going to start with a money count for making change. We have 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. $30 today. And I'm going to put this here. I'm going to try it differently. I'm going to put it on this side to see if that works better. Okay. Now let's start with my wallet. And for the first one is restaurants. For restaurants, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, and 100. So we did spend $82. So that means that I have to bring $18 back. That's 10, 15, 16, 17, and 18. 10, 15, 16, 17, and $18. Okay. Next, we're going to go into groceries. And groceries, well, we spent $144. And we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 190. So let's bring back 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, and 50, 150. And bring back $6. So now we have $20, $45, $46 in groceries. Wow, that's awesome, guys. All right. So for household, I have $40 and I spent 91. So I'm gonna put the 20 here. The 40, I'm sorry, $40. And we're still missing $51. Let me see how much money I have in my household items. Let's see. Because it is kind of household and house stuff, right? So I'm assuming that house maintenance and house expenses. So let's take out the $10 from house maintenance And let's update the tracker. Okay, so today is 8/29 minus a 10, so that's $0. Okay, and then from house expenses, excuse me, house expenses, we'll do the rest, which is gonna be 10, 20, 30, 40. That should be I think that should be the 50, right? 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 50, and then the $1, I would just put it as rounding, so that's fine. So now here, we only have $50, $60, $70, $80. So what does that mean? We took out $40. 120 minus 80, yeah. We took out $40 from here, guys. So 829 minus 40 equals $80. So that means that I have the money, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, $50 for the overspend in household items. Let me bring back my envelope. Now for gas, we had $60 and we spent $60. All of this goes into the tray. Next is going to be spending. So I'm going to take it out of miscellaneous. So I'll get the $1 from household and I'll take $3 for the spending. So now I only have $1 in miscellaneous. Guys, so that means I'm going to have quite a bit of money to roll over. That is awesome. Next is going to be my variable expenses. And here we're going to look at birthdays. Let's see how much money we have here. We have 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65. Okay, 65. But I have my other birthday because this is regular birthdays. Actually, I should have taken it out of my son's birthday, which is this one, because it is my oldest son. And how much did I have here? 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 80, and 100, I think. I think that's correct. Let's see. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. So this 5, I'll put it back here. So now in this one, we have 100, 20, 40, 40, 45, 50, 52. 152. So let me put here 152. And that means that I took out how much? 187 minus 152, $35. So $35 here. That's awesome. Okay. So let me count this again. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. That's $100 for my son's birthday. And he turned, I guess, mentioned 25 years old. Or actually 25 years young, right? That's a very young age. Okay, perfect. Now we're gonna go into my personal. And that one is this binder. And I don't know if I have enough for personal, and that would have been $40. Let's see. We have 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 33. So I'll take the difference, 33. So let's see. That is 40 minus 33, $7. I'm pending $7, guys. So since I have quite a bit of rollover, I'm gonna go ahead and get it from my rollover here. And I'm gonna take it out of my spending. So I need 7. So 8, 9, 10, and 10. So that's 13 back into my envelope. And that should cover all my expenses except for my wellness, which is my injections, and that's gonna be till next week. Now let me just confirm. $82 plus $144 plus $91, $60 for gas, $3 for spending, $135 for birthdays, $40 for personal. So I should have $555. And let me take out the 20. Oops, sorry guys. Okay, let me take out the 35 first. 20, 30, and a 5. That's what we started with. And now let's count this and make sure that we have the dollar amount that I need here. That's 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 400, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Huh, I'm missing. How much am I missing, guys? Wait, hold on. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400. So that's 400. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Plus 70. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Plus 40. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus 5. 515. Huh, I'm missing $40. Okay, let me research and see what happened, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I found my error. I hope you caught it, but it was two things that happened. First, it's not 35 that I started with. I started with 30, so that's $5 there. And for my son's birthday, it was $135, not $100. So let me get birthdays from my son and get those 40 additional dollars here. Okay, so it's gonna have to be prop money because I don't have, so it's gonna be one prop and one real money. So I'll take it out of my savings, and that's fine. So now here we have 100, 5, 10, and 12. 112. So this one needs to be updated. So 112. So 187. Oops, sorry. Minus 112. So I spent $75 from this envelope. Yep, that's correct. Sorry about that. I was like, what happened? And two things happened. Okay, so now let's try again. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 420. 420 plus the 20 prop money. And then we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 70 plus 70. And then we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Oops. Hold on. Okay, guys, let's start over because I messed up. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 420. 420 plus a 20 prop. And 10s, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 70 plus 70. That's 510. Now, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 plus 45. That's 155. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so, oh, guys, really? I took out $5 more because I was supposed to only take 35, not 40. My goodness. All right, let me put it back into my son's envelope and give him his $5 back. Actually, I'm gonna do a 10. There you go. So this one should have $17. Okay, so this is 70 and this is 17. Okay, so that was interesting, right? So now I do have a couple of money here that I want to exchange for my, some of my envelopes are really thick, these, and I want to condense them. Not this one I think it's fine. Let me get some of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and $15. So I'm gonna put a 5 and a 10 for 15. I don't want to have too much change at the end of the month. Then for this August one, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And this is from Everything Kendra. 15 also. So we have $16 here. And the other one was from Jesse's Budgets. This one. That saves $24. Okay. Next is this one from Saving with Sam. Let's see if we can condense this one a little bit as well. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So we can leave the 5 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 4 actually, like that. So there should be 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So $20 here. And we'll go ahead and bring back a 20. So we should still have 29, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. $29 here. Awesome. And this one doesn't have anything. And this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and $15. Again, $15 here. So we'll go ahead and put a 10 and a 5. Wow, these are really ugly 5s. So we have 16. Awesome. Okay, so that's it for this binder. And the next binder is just this one. Let's see if we can do any condensing on these, just because I don't want to have a lot of change. I think they all look good. I think 2 10s for 20, here 25. And then this one is fine. I think that is fine. Let's just double check that this is still $5.55. So we're gonna start with 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400. Awesome. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 500. So this is going to be the 500. And hopefully these are 55 in ones. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 55. Awesome. I do want to start doing my budget videos here. And I know I was doing it in the binder or in my spiral, but I decided to print this out. To see if, hold on. Okay guys, so now it's my paycheck breakdown because today is August the 30th. So I did get paid my last paycheck of August, but I'm not a month ahead. So that means that I have to pay my bills for next week and pay my bills, but still have enough to cash stuff. Now, since it's the end of the month and this is a magic paycheck, I do have a little bit more than usual. And since I am paying off debt, I don't want to put a lot of my funds and cut them in half like I usually do. Like I usually pay my bills, and then whatever I have remaining, I split that in half, and I give you 2 videos, you know, because I cash stuff every week. Now, the reason I do it every week is because I want to stay accountable and I want to see the progress. But when it's the end of the month and I know that I have a little bit more funds available, I tend to always pay the full amount to my debt. Like that, I don't have to worry about that because it's the start of a new month. So that's how I'm going to do it this time around. So this time I'm not splitting my check in half. I am taking most of my funds and allocating it to this pay period so that I can make a bigger debt payment. So for this week, my available balance is $1,294. Now, this is for 8/29, which was yesterday. Okay. From here, keep in mind that my biggest amounts are going to be savings challenges, but I'm also going to make sure that I pay my meds because that is something that I need to pay on a monthly basis, at least for a few more months. My variable expenses are not going to change too much. For restaurants, I'm going to give myself $100. For groceries, I'm going to give myself $200. For household, I'm going to give myself $40. For gas, I'm not going to give myself anything. For spending, I'm going to give myself $20. For miscellaneous, I'm going to give myself $5. Okay. Now, after that, I go to my cash envelopes. And I'm going to start with beauty. That's going to get $15. Oh, this is a total of $365. Okay. My cash envelopes for beauty is $15. For birthdays, it's going to receive $10. For clothing, it's going to receive $5. For family time, it's going to receive $5. Nothing for my son's allowance, nothing for membership. Necessities will receive $10. So this is a total of $45. Next, we go into my sinking funds. The first one is card maintenance, and that one's going to receive a $5. Card tax will receive a $5 as well. Emergency fund will receive a $5. Gym will receive a $5. Health or my wellness will receive $10. House repairs will receive $5. House expenses and pest control will receive $15. Property taxes will receive $20. My son's birthday is going to receive a $20. Because concerts will receive $100. Cosmetics will receive $5. Halloween is going to receive $10. My buffer is going to receive $10. Car maintenance, sorry. Hold on. I'm missing, sorry. Halloween is going to receive 10. And I forgot holidays. So holidays will receive 10. Buffer is going to receive 5. Car is going to receive 400. Christmas will receive 20. Vacation will receive 50. And then savings challenges will receive 194. So this is a total of $884. So now let's just verify if this is correct, guys. So 365 plus 45 plus 884 equals 1,294, which is correct. But I did have rollover this week, so I want to see how much we have in rollover so that I can calculate that in as well. Let's see. For restaurants, we have $10, $15, $16, $17, and $18. So that's good. Now for groceries, this is going to see $20, $40, $45, $46. Wow. I don't think I've ever had this much, guys. 64. And spending, we had 20, 10, 11, 12, and 13 plus 13. And miscellaneous is going to be 1. So I have $78, guys. Wow, that's quite a bit. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna add the $78 to a few of these envelopes. For example, beauty is going to receive $10. Birthdays is going to receive $10 as well. The next one is going to be my wellness, and wellness will receive $10. My buffer is going to receive $10, and my savings challenges are going to receive $35. So that's a total of an additional $75. Let's just verify that. 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 35. Wait. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Oh, wait. 10, 20, 30, 40. Oh, yeah. 40 and 35. Yeah, $75 here, guys. So in total, I'm going to be stuffing 1,294 plus 75. That's going to be a total of 1,369 for this week, since it is a magic month. Okay, guys, so that's it. That's all I have for today. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you stayed this long, please leave me a pink heart, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.